Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions. I want to go back to Proverbs again today. There's a beautiful little verse that most of the time we all ignore. In chapter 27, verse 25, it says, "When the hay is removed and the new growth appears." When the hay is removed and the new growth appears. Have you ever noticed that when you cut down grass in the fields, it just lays there? It dries and becomes the hay. But have you noticed that if you just leave it laying there, nothing new can grow up under it? It kills everything. There are things in your life that no longer have life. They've been cut down. There are relationships in your life that no longer have life. There are projects in your life that no longer have life. There are areas of your life that, forgive me, there's no more life flowing into them. They've been cut down. They're still there in your life like hay. Now what you have to learn to do is remove the hay. If you leave that hay laying there in your life, nothing new will grow up under it. You have to remove the hay and then the new grass can appear. Sometimes that's leadership. Sometimes you've got people hanging around a church that have been leaders for a long time and there's no life left in them. They're just hay. They're not doing anything. There's no life. They're dead, but they're keeping everything new from growing up underneath. And sometimes you got to stir things up and get people out of the way so that the new young ones, the new life can grow up underneath it. The same thing is true in a company. You've got salesmen that can't sell anymore, that just sit around and stop everybody else from selling. You have to look around once in a while for the hay. Hay is simply old life that no longer has life, and it's just laying there in your life being useless, but it's also stopping the new life from coming up. Learn in Jesus' name to recognize the hay and remove it. And then new relationships will come up, new talents and abilities will come up, new people to help you will come up, all kinds of new things will come up when you get rid of the old dead stuff in your life.